Hey guys, and welcome to Dota 2. This is TheWaffleCone, and you have stumbled into my YouTube channel. Okay, well I just finished this game, and now we're watching it in spectator view, so I can commentate on the game. I had made a couple videos where it's just watching me play, but I feel like you just miss so much of the game that even I don't really see as I'm playing, that I'd rather just commentate games I'm in and show you what I'm doing and what other players are doing, so that you can base that off what you do and maybe get better, or you can sit there and laugh at how bad all of us are. Okay. My long-term plans for this whole adventure is to get a contract with YouTube so I can do this for a living. I would really like it, so if you would like that, like, comment, and subscribe to the video, and there will be much more to come. I will be playing a multitude of games, like Dota. I will be playing Condemned Origins and Amnesia, The Dark Descent. I'll also be playing Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs whenever it comes out. I will be playing Hitman Blood Money and Hitman Absolution when that comes out. And whenever I save up enough money, I'm going to buy a recorder for my Xbox, and I'll be recording a lot of my Mortal Kombat matches, because I'm about 10 times better at Mortal Kombat than I am at this game. I still just really love this game. It's just a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. Okay, just making sure the unit speech is off. Couldn't quite remember. It doesn't matter now, since we're in spectator mode. Well, this is me. It's a single draft game. I picked Naix. Sorry, Naix, not Nix. Misspoke. Good luck, have fun. Always try to be courteous. Their team is kind of janky. They went. There's not good picks at all. We've got a windrunner who decides to suicide and does very well for herself, as you will soon see. We've got a morphling who's got pretty good looking armor, and we actually have a chick. I'm not supporting, and we have a chick. That's impressive in my book. Okay, so they have a Phantom Assassin who's a hyper carry, Viper who's a carry, Undying is kind of like a tank. He has a carry build, but I think he's better off as a tank. Clockwork, who is also a tank. They're gonna be laning together, and then Quap. I love Quap. I had a really good video of me playing Quap. I think I went about 15-0. Just farmed everybody into the ground, but didn't really work very well. Kind of a noob when it comes to recording things, so I had no idea about resolution and all that good stuff, but we're okay now. Alright, so the match has begun, and I will do my best to stay as on top of it as possible. Our Morphling against their Quap should do very well. This Treant disconnects quite a few times throughout the game and comes back, but he does just fine. Okay. As you can see, I'm jungling, and we'll probably come back to me to show you how I jungle as Naix. You may not like it, but I love it. These guys do awful top. Okay, so at 53 seconds, you run away from this creep camp, and they follow you. This is how you easily jungle, because I don't really like how much damage you take farming these bigger creep camps, these guys. So you do that and it spawns more creeps, and you automatically get level 2 off of this. And it takes you so long to kill them. Now usually I eat a tango here because of this poison stuff. It's just doing way too much damage to me. Okay. So that is what I will be doing to jungle as Naix. I will also be ganking. Now this one runner is suicide against Phantom and Viper. Alright. She does a fairly good job against These two. Viper has so much damage output, but I really just think he needs to be sat or mid or solo lane. He just needs those levels. Now I'm going to stay down here for a little bit because First Blood is coming up. I remember that from playing a game. And I really don't want to stay on directed view. I'd rather you guys just pay attention to me. And I'd rather be able to kind of just figure it out on my own, because I feel like directed view just jumps around way too much. Alright. There we go, First Blood. I was really surprised when I saw that, but it happens. I don't know what skill rank I'm in. I consider myself a fairly average Dota player. I'm no Dendi, you know, anything like that. I'm the TheWaffleCone. And I don't do pro things, but I know how to play and I know how to do pro things. But a lot of times I just kind of get mixed up in the end. Okay, see, we just watched a double kill. You need to attack this. Do not just let this sit here. This tombstone. I mean, read this. It does so much. The death lust, everything. It all hurts a lot. And he complains about lag and everything. He was the last person to connect by a good minute, but I don't know. We do just fine. I do farm a Hand of Midas on Naix because it's very, very good. And I do not get it very quickly. I just wasn't really doing creep stacks the way I should have. I think I got it around 9 minutes, 8 or 9 minutes. Which isn't the best, but it ended up working for me. I enjoyed it. And this PA is just getting no farm. Windrunner's doing well. Everybody's just auto-attacking. I really don't understand why. Morphling did a good job not dying from Quap. Quap is a hard mid to go up against. She's definitely leveling her skills wrong, in my opinion. Definitely want this over anything else. Oh, we just missed another kill. No worries though, doing just fine. A lot of the team fights are much more impressive than the laning. We kind of just win every lane except this one, because these guys are really, really bad. See, he should not be sitting in his sandstorm. He should have been auto-attacking, because his auto-attack damage per second is more than his sandstorm. So, I mean, 2 seconds you get a sandstorm click, 40 damage. Auto attack is 7. Right here we are gonna watch Treant most likely die again. Oh, looks like he's gonna escape. Nope, he dies. Yes, he dies. Also looks like Sand King may not make it out. We'll see. Nope, because he turned back. He should have ran through jungle. I was watching it, but I knew there was no way to save them. Me kill. Who is me kill? It's our Sand King? No. I don't think his English is very well spoken, but that's okay. Big here. Just farming. That's all you do. Probably gonna watch something cool here. Or not. It's very hard to kill Quap because of her blink. You always want to get this blink. It's very good. Phantom Assassin is not farming very well. She also has weird items, in my opinion. Unless she's going tranquils. Windrunner's doing very well, farming the suicide. And here we go. We're all commencing on this little clockwork. And Morphling just kind of rushes in and doesn't wait for me. I mean, I'm not even close. I don't even get close enough to use open wounds on this guy. And then I get pretty mad. So I start typing some things, but it doesn't matter. You can't see it here, so that's okay. That's another big reason why I'm doing this in spectator, because I play with a lot of really bad people, and I don't know why, but it makes me really mad. So I'll say some pretty mean things every now and then, but here you can't see it, and I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't want me saying some of the things I say to people. So we're gonna kind of just do our best to steer clear of that. See, wind run to get away. It's very good. Wind run's very good. It allows Windrunner to be an excellent suicide. Here you have me farming again. Ooh, I may even have gotten Hand of Midas at 10 minutes. It wasn't a very good Hand of Midas. Now we are going to go up for the gank here. I am. Here shortly, I believe. This was it. I think they're telling me to come. I just tell them I need to finish up farming. Because whenever I leave, I don't like to leave one little creep, because the creeps won't respawn. And then you walk back to that trying to farm, and it just slows your farm down a little bit. I just don't really like it. I'm expecting him to leech seed me or something, and then just have us go in, but he does give me a potion. It's very nice of him. Just takes him forever. There we go. Alright, and here we go. Ganking top, like a good Naix. Windrunner kind of just farms kills up there all day. Okay. He's dead. We ended his dominating streak. That's why it's said 363 gold there. It's very good. This helped me close in on my Hand of Midas money. Now we have 4 people top. Morphling with another DD. I love double damage runes. I think my favorite rune would have to be invisibility or regen. Regen's fun when you're a mid. I just continue to farm. Yeah, looks like it was a 10-minute hand. That's not good. Okay. Morphling has morph abilities, allows him to change his strength into agility or agility into strength. So it's very hard to kill Morphling because he can just put his strength gain on and run away, and his health just rapidly goes up. And Adaptive Strike, depending on which attribute is your main one, it will either stun and do a little bit of damage, or barely stun for a few, like half a second or something. Yeah, not a whole lot, and do a lot of damage. So Morphlings usually, if they can, rush Ethereal Blade into Lincoln's or Heart, something like that. Sometimes I don't go Ethereal's Blade on Morphling, like if the team is very single target heavy. This one is not, except for Viper, but not gonna get a Lincoln's just for Viper. Okay, looks like we might have something going on down here soon. Got some people missing. Oh. Okay. Phantom Assassin still not farming very well. 11 minutes, that's it. Not very good. Sand King's doing alright considering he's bad. Oh. Viper needs boots. You guys, you gotta get boots. Like, Viper is not fast. 285, not fast. I mean, you just have to have boots. Here we go. Going on this clockwork. Zing in. He rushes. We might get him. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. I already have my Hand of Midas. It allows you to transmute. Just gives you a lot of experience and gold. Accelerates your farm. People are just kind of just letting Quap free farm here. It's never good to let Quap free farm. That's what they let me do mid when I played Quap. And I did very, very well. I love Tombstone. I really enjoy playing Undying, but usually only if I have either another pusher on my team or playing with some of my friends. There we go, another kill. Mega kill streak for a suicide windrunner. It's not bad. Phantom Assassin just cannot farm in this lane. Whenever you're a melee like Sand King and you have to go mid against a hero like Quap, you have to do something that people call pro last hitting or pro denying. It's where you stay back as far away as you can while still being in experience range. And when the creep is at a certain level of health, that by the time you walk up to it and attack once, it's either going to give you a last hit or creep deny, and then you run away. So that way you're not just standing here getting auto attacked by a Quap all day. That's what you need to do. And if you don't know how to do that, you should learn. That's what I do. Very few people were just crazy good at MOBAs the first day they started playing. Oh no. Alright. 5 health. That's intense. Oh. So we just saw a Sand King beat a Quap mid. That's kind of unheard of. Oh well. This is me still farming. 14 minutes. And a minus power treads. It's okay. Not the greatest. And out of everyone on my team, I do believe I'm farming the hardest. No. Windrunner is. For now. That's just because she's on a mega kill streak? Yeah, 5 kills. It's a lot. Hopefully in my next video, I'll show you guys how to support, because very few people actually know how to support. Treant there. You need nature's guides, at least one level. Yep. I don't know if his... I should have checked. I was curious if his stun was on cooldown the whole time. Probably was, and he used it at the first second he could. But while I was playing it, it seemed like he just kind of KS'd me. I don't mind. I mean, I am farming fairly well, and he's doing okay. So it doesn't bother me that doing that. Looks like we're going Vanguard, huh? Are you gonna buy your thing, dude? There we go. Takes him a while to do almost everything. Oh. Morphling definitely not gonna get this kill. The thing about Morphling is until you get Ethereal Blade, you don't really have a leash to stop anyone from escaping from you, which kind of sucks. Which, you know, you need teams that have disable. We've got a Windrunner, Naix, Treant, and Sand King. I mean, all of us have some kind of really good disable. I mean, open wounds, that's a big slow. It's a big slow. I really like Clockwork. I've actually never played Clockwork, but that's Pharaoh on, I believe. I think I've played Pharaoh on a few times. Alright. Very good, very good. And I'm just sitting top farming. Team doesn't really need me, and I'm just gonna try and push the tower. I believe this is when I attempt to push the tower. I am going Armlet first. It's an amazing item on Lifestealer because he has a built-in lifesteal with Feast, 7%. And Armlet trains your health. So works very well together. Still, no one on the enemy team is farming very well. Clockwork's doing okay. Other than that, their Quap is really the only person. Viper still does not have boots. That's just sad. Here I did another creep stack, so that way I could stack the creeps, get more money, farm levels faster, everything you need to do in jungle. If you just go from creep camp to creep camp, you're not gonna stay on the same level as the rest of your team or the enemy team. You will be under leveled, and that sucks. So you really need to do that, especially if you're someone like Naix who can't, you know, like attack with max attack speed like Ursa for a few seconds and just melt any creep he goes up against. Ooh. Probably could have ran in there, but it's okay. I really like Ghost Marchers on Windrunner if I'm going DPS. Otherwise I go Bandit Boots. I mean, this does work. Oh, you're dead. And there goes your unstoppable streak. How sad. Clockwork's a really cool hero. I like him a lot. And I have everyone on our team. My favorite hero would be Sand King, just because he can do so much, and there's so many different aspects of how you can play him. You can go like a really hardcore support Sand King, where you kind of just go Arcane Boots, Blink, and then whatever you can afford after that, while warding. And then he has a semi-carry build. You get, you know, Ags and Blink Dagger, of course. You always need Blink Dagger. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Sand King. Ags is really good on him. I like it a lot. His Epicenter is one of my favorite ults. And if you're getting shut down as Sand King and you can't farm your Blink Dagger because you're getting hit so hard, a really good thing to try to do is to farm a BKB, because you can usually get 1,000 gold for an Ogre Club, and that gives you some decent health. So you do that, and then just try to play safely, and once you farm your BKB, you can stun in, ult, turn your BKB on, and just run around. People can't stop you, and you just chase them, and they die. Or if people jump on you, activate BKB, stun in, and ult. And even if they are unstunned before your Epicenter goes off because maybe you didn't click it correctly, or you know, you panicked, just whatever, BKB will still be on, Epicenter will go off. Then you should be able to farm your Blink Dagger. It will be a little bit later and people will probably yell, but it happens. I've had to do it before and come back and win. This is the first time he disconnects, and at this time I'm thinking, okay, well, it's gonna be 45 for the rest of the game. I have my Armlet now, but I was thinking, can I beat this entire team 45? And yes, and I missed my deny here. I actually thought to be able to scare him off. Apparently I was wrong. That was my ult, the extra damage. And now Clockwork runs away, and I see I don't really have enough mana. I mean, I would have had enough mana to slow him until he got to his tower. So I just stayed up and farmed. Mithril Hammer. I am going Desolator. It's my first big item. Oh, other than Armlet. A fairly early Desolator on Lifestealer is just tremendous damage. There goes Quap. Quap's not very good at it. Definitely should have won. Don't know why he didn't. I think that's just silly. But oh well. Look, Sand King has his Blink Dagger now. So even after having that rough start up top, he was able to get a Blink Dagger by about 22 minutes. Which really is not that bad. Usually kind of won at sub 20, by 21. That was a very good TP by him. He wouldn't have gotten out otherwise. And now, Windrunner and I are going to take the tower. I messed up the last hit. Windrunner got the money. Once again, I don't really mind. Let's see. Who's farming the hardest now? Me. Well, at this point, it doesn't really change. No one really stops me. You have to, if there is a jungler on the enemy team, you have to gank jungler. You cannot let anyone just sit there and free farm. It's the same as just letting a carry in a lane sit there and free farm all game. They get whatever items they want, and then that's it. It's just game over. And Naix is very hard to stop once he gets all his items. Naix is Lifestealer. Sometimes I will be calling the heroes by their names in their bio by accident. Naix is a lot easier and quicker to say than Lifestealer. I almost never call Sand King Chrysalis. Or Chrysalis, I don't really even know. Oh, and I'm right here, I'm stacking the Ancients, which you can do. Spell. Second Mithril Hammer. I think I get my Desolator by 26, 27 minutes. I believe. Well, it looks like they're trying to set up on my team here mid. Got a lot of people mid. And they back. That's good. We have no wards. We don't have wards at all the entire game. I don't think anyone ever got them. So if you're up this far, like here, like right here, and you don't have a first tower, tier 1 tower, you are not safe, and you need to get back. Okay. Oh, this is me. I was inside Sand King. And I don't think I get the kill on Viper here. 16 life. Really depressing. I was considering turning around and fighting Undying until I saw Phantom Assassin. Even though I am at a higher level, Viper could have came back and just with his auto attack could have done a lot of damage to me. So I just go back mid to try to farm some help, and then here's my Deso. So I try to fly that to me. Someone's already using the chick. But it doesn't matter. We just push for a little bit, and my team, all in all, we work fairly well together throughout the game. I mean, we definitely could have done some things better, but it's alright. And right here I tell them, wait for my Deso, because I was afraid they were going to go in, and I didn't want to have to wait on the Desolator. I didn't want the courier to come in, tower range, with all the creeps, and then the heroes and get it killed. You know, you've got to communicate with your team. I think he ulted and missed. And then, now I have my Desolator. Very pretty item. In Han, it is Shield Breaker, and in Han, it's upgradable. In Desolator, you just buy the whole item by itself, which I like a lot. I like that a lot more than upgrading Shield Breaker. Here I misclicked. I hit R, and I was like right here on Sand King, and it didn't go inside. I hit R again, but didn't really do anything. I was like, well, I don't understand. So Lifestealer then jumped inside Sand King and immediately exited. It didn't really matter. I mean, they didn't have their whole team there. That did frustrate me a little bit. Lifestealer's ult is really cool, very unique. It's really enjoyable. So he ran up, just immediately died. Our Morphling does very, very well. I mean, it's at very slow health, but if they focus Morphling, then they kind of just get destroyed by me. And if they focus me, then Morphling destroys them. So, it's nice. I'm just kind of chilling out by the tower. I didn't have mana to turn around and open wounds him. Now I do. Now we go on him, and he was killed by the creeps. Just not good items at all. Windrunner has a Scythe of Ice. That's just so good. Such a good item. Here I go up to the secret shop to grab my, this kind of scared me a little bit. I didn't expect it. To grab my Hyperstone. Doing well. Morphling's farming jungle. Trying to get his Eagle Song. So he can have his Ethereal Blade. It's a pretty late Ethereal Blade in my opinion. But, I mean, we only had 77 free kills. That's alright. Right here I farm their Ancients, and then I run down so I don't have vision of them. So they'll respawn. Like so. And then I run back up, and I farm their Ancients again. And I usually don't get BKB on Naix because his Rage is a 6-second BKB. See right here, I don't know why he waited. There we go. That's me killing him. Phantom Assassin threw the slow and then ran. The Lads. Helm of the Dominator is much better on Phantom Assassin. I think so. I've never actually played Phantom Assassin. Treant disconnects again. They chase him. I don't think they get him here. Windrunner protects him. Still just farming. Gold per minute. 464. Compared to everyone else's, about 250, 260. And I'm pinging here saying, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. They're all here. We need to go. Treant reconnects. Kinda just stomp on everybody. Turn my Armlet off. Take down the tombstone. I'm on a mega kill, and Morphling is unstoppable. So we're doing really well. I mean, right here I knew the game was pretty much over, as I felt as if I could most likely, around a creep wave, I could 5v1 their team. As long as Clockwork didn't get me stuck in his power cogs. Because I feel like I could wipe out everyone I needed to very, very quickly. She just kind of ults into us. I ignore it and take the tower. Oh, I'm sorry guys. It's pretty early in the morning. I buy Skull Basher. It's a very good item, and it lets me like put a leash on the people I'm trying to fight. When I say leash, I usually mean like a disable or a slow. Well, Skull Basher is a disable in itself. It has a 25% chance to stun for 1.4 seconds. I really like it. It's a very good item on Naix. Oh, here we go. Fling died. Oh, here I was pretty upset with Sand King because he was running up, had full mana, all of this, blink, everything he needed, and he didn't run in and save Morphling, and he really could have easily. Here I am, still just farming, 3-shotting neutral creeps. It's really not that impressive. I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage. Desolator really helps with the armor reduction. I think we're all just waiting for them to make a mistake so we can kill them. I was considering running up to this Undying to fight him, but I decided against it. Instead, I went to farm their Ancients. Phantom Assassin trying to farm. It's really, Helm of the Dominator is so much better because you can dominate a creep and try and stack other creep camps. It's so good. Right here is dumb. I jump inside Treant and he just does nothing. I mean, right here he should have ran in, ulted. I would have ulted, jumped out, and killed everyone. I mean, at least a double kill, maybe a triple. Instead he just stands there and I'm pinging him, telling him, come on, let's go, we need to go. And he just sits there, and then my team's like, maybe he DC'd again. But I'm like, well, we're not really doing anything. So I'm just going to sit in him and wait to see if he moves. He's not very good, Mr. Green Feast. If you see this guy, don't expect him to do anything spectacular on your team. Sand King is kind of rushed in, fed. That's what he does. That's what he does best. Power Cog from the Tombstone is annoying. It's very hard to deal with. I'm still pinging this guy, and then he finally moves. Right here I'm thinking, oh, he'll run this way. Ult. He doesn't. He gets hit by the Power Cog 2 or 3 times. Ult's over there. Hits no one. So I just pop out. And I killed Clockwork with my ult, and then just took out Undying. I'm wicked sick. Now we're pushing in Rex. Phantom Assassin is probably the hardest carry in the game. Shadow Amulet, Phantom Assassin? Huh. Okay. I don't agree with that, but this person's bad. And here I'm finishing up my Sulcurus. Very good on Naix, because the harder it is to kill Naix, the worse off you are. And it lowers the armor even more. So Deso with an Sulcurus is very, very good. And the armor reduction stacks. This is the only attack modifier I can have. This is a bash, so it's not an attack modifier. But it's nice. I like Desolator. One of my favorite items. So here we finish up a Sulcurus. And with it, oh, and here Clockwork is complaining, saying how he's the only one on his team who's good. And Morph has 360 wins. I almost told him wins doesn't really mean a lot, because I mean 360 wins and he didn't really farm that well. I mean, he's doing alright. I have 519. He is farming very well. Nothing spectacular. And right here I tried a solo rush with my Armlet. I should have been Armlet dancing. I kind of realized that after I fought Rosh, but I didn't. And you know, Armlet dancing, you can turn off Armlet and turn it back on, and it gives you a lot of health back. So it's nice. So solo Rosh, and here I go ahead and just get rid of the Hand of Midas. Really just, it's good, but I don't need it anymore. I mean, an Aegis is better than the Handamitis. Because from this point on, we're just going to be trying to team fight and get another barracks to finish the game. So I won't be farming anymore. In here, I tell them, well, let me get a little bit more health because, you know, I didn't want to jump in with 200 health and then get hit by this and die. That would not have been fun at all. Not at all. They go on Viper here. Shackle shot is so good if you latch it onto a tree. Morphling jumps in, kills Phantom Assassin. I didn't ult because I didn't want to KS. I mean, it's just silly to waste my ult on a little Phantom Assassin with no farm. I expected him to go on Queen of Pain and jump in, so that way the burst damage would kill her before she can blink away. Instead he does this silliness. Runs up, misses him. I was gonna ult. Didn't work. So I'm just like, okay, well I'll wait. You know, hopefully he'll get down to about half health and I'll try and jump on him and I'll ult and save him. So that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for him to jump in. He does, I ult, and we kill him. Easy as that. Missile cross is very, very good. Does a lot. 5 armor reduction. It's just wonderful. It also works on towers and escalators. So it lets you mill towers. Very, very fast. Didn't mean to walk into those. That's very annoying. But oh well. I was considering going on him and then changed my mind. I really don't need to get that greedy. But then I decided, oh, I'll go on him. So I 3-shot their Viper. Could have gone on Undying. Decided not to. I didn't know how many other people were back here. I have Aegis, but it's silly to just waste it because I have Aegis. Whenever most of my team is back here, I'd rather have a successful team fight and not waste the Aegis. But just in case the team fight goes sour, Aegis pops and I still kill everyone. So they're going on me. Yeah, chasing. They all get away from me. Like I said, Naix kind of needs a leash or a team that knows what they're doing. Right here, I'm trying to run away. The ult turns on Blade Mail. So I turn on my Armlet and Rage. And I kill them both. And right here, Morphling says nice, and I say thank you. Always be polite and courteous. So I got a double kill, kept my Aegis. Now I'm running up to Secret Shop to finish my Abyssal Blade. And that, in my opinion, is my full build Lifestealer. I mean, I could get rid of Armlet. I don't like to get rid of Armlet. So, I like Armlet a lot. The plus 25 strength is awesome. Now with Abyssal Blade, I have my leash. 2 second stun goes through magic immunity, like BKB. It would even go through a rage. You know, Abyssal Blade is how you stop people or using the BKBs and destroy your entire team. Like Lycan. Oh, I really don't like Lycan. An Abyssal Blade is an incredibly expensive item, but well, just don't be bad and you'll farm it. An Abyssal Blade is not for everyone, for every hero. Here I'm beyond godlike, 13 and 0. The game is over. They cannot stop us. That is Naix. You just can't sit there and let someone farm all game. It's not good. This is what happens. I mean, we only lost our tier 1 towers, and I could 5v1 their entire team. There we go. And that is GG for the dire victory. Now tell them to look at my stats. There we go. 626 gold per minute, 771 experience per minute. I was pretty excited. Kind of destroying people. That's my telephone, or my cell phone. Sorry about that. Yeah, and that is the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I am trying to make this my day job, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any concerns, please let me know. If you have anything you think I'm doing wrong, if you'd rather me do directed view and then commentate what the directed view is showing us, I will do. I'll probably try that on the next video to see if I like it more, because I did miss a few things here and there, but I did my best. This is my first video ever commentating in spectator view. I'll try to do better. Alright guys, that's it for today. WaffleCone out.